Good afternoon. We are Group 4 and we are going to present our group project, which is based on SDG 4, that is quality education. Our presentation will be titled Quality Education as a Foundation for Sustainable Development. We are going to start from the abstract. Education in certain areas of Indonesia is not sufficient enough due to financial problems, limited school facilities, and inadequate teacher training. Our research purposes is to look into the real conditions of public school in Indonesia, especially regarding the quality of learning, facilities, and challenges faced at Chihuni 1 Public Elementary School. We use qualitative research through indirect school observations and interview with the teachers. The data we collected is the importance of quality education at an early age, the state of public schools in Indonesia, and education as the foundation of the future. In summary, some schools in Indonesia still struggle to meet the needs of quality education for their students due to a lack of resources and financial problems.
For the background, is SDG 4 aims to ensure that everyone receives equitable and quality education. However, to date, its achievement has not been optimal. Although more students are now able to attend school, the quality of learning remains a challenge. This can be seen in the high levels of learning poverty, a condition in which children are not yet able to read and understand simple texts appropriate to their age. In Indonesia, this problem is worse, shown by disparities in education quality between urban and rural areas. Differences in facilities and resources lead to unequal student learning outcomes. In addition, education and sustainability has not yet been fully integrated into the school curriculum. Therefore, schools play an important role in improving the quality of learning while also instilling awareness and responsibility for sustainability from an early age. The problem formulation. We have formulated 3 questions. The first is, how does quality education contribute to achieving sustainable development goals? The second is, what are the main challenges in providing quality education to support sustainable development? And lastly, what practical strategies can help people of all ages continue learning throughout their lives?
For the literature review, foundation for SDGs, quality education is crucial for SDGs, with SDG 4 targeting inclusive, equitable education and lifelong learning by 2030. Fosters literacy, numeracy, creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving for sustainability. And the key components are, it includes well-trained teachers, adequate infrastructure and resources, and lifelong programs. ESD, or Education for Sustainable Development, integrates social, economic, environmental dimensions for global challenges. There's also some challenges, such as policy implementation and coordination issues that hinder SDG 4 progress, but higher order thinking and innovative models offer solutions. The overall impact, it acts as a catalyst for responsible citizenship, environmental stewardship, and also socioeconomic advancement.
For the next is the research methodology. So the method that we use is indirect observation. So it's conducted through virtual face-to-face interaction via the Zoom application. And we also made it into semi-structured interviews. So it's carried out using an interview guide while remaining flexible, allowing participants to provide more in-depth and open response based on their experiences. And the first one is to understand the real condition of public schools in Indonesia, especially in SD Negeri Cihuni 1, to examine the quality of the teaching and learning process currently implemented. And the third one is to assess the availability and adequacy of school facilities. And the last one is to identify the challenges faced by teachers, students, and schools management in supporting an effective and also sustainable educational process. And why we use these methods for the first one is so the data that we got is more comprehensive. The second one is they allow the researcher to explore information that cannot be measured quantitatively, such as attitudes, understanding, and also the experiences. And the last one is they are aligned with the research objective, which focus on the quality of education and sustainable development rather than solely on numbers or just statistics.
So this is our results and discussion. Ibu Latifah has taught for 9 years in total and has been at Asahan Juhuni Satu for 4 years teaching grade 2 and grade 5. For the quality education, she sees quality education as giving the best learning experience despite limited public school resources, especially since most students come from low-income families. Students have diverse backgrounds, many from village-like areas with busy parents. This affects focus, support at home, and learning progress. Biblioteca uses government textbooks, online resources, and receives training through workshops and teacher working groups. So for sustainable development, it's integrated using deep learning approaches aligned with the 8 student development profiles. This year's theme is health and cleanliness. Teachers feel more motivated when students show curiosity and enthusiasm about learning topics like the environment and technology. Student interests push teachers to improve lessons. People that believes sustainability must be taught early to shape children's understanding of the world's future.
So, in conclusion, education plays a big role in creating a better and more sustainable future. But schools like SDN 1 still face challenges such as limited resources and students with different family backgrounds. From our interview with Ms. Latifa, we learned that teachers work hard to give the best for their students, even when support at home is still limited. Sustainability is slowly being introduced through daily habits and character building activities, but teachers still need more training and help. Overall, improving education means supporting teachers, involving families, and helping students build small habits that prepare them to care for their future. That is it for our presentation. Thank you.